All right, so now we're going to go over some knee on belly attacks. So we're going to be offensive knee on belly. First one we're going to start with is the Brabo choke. It's one of my favorite submissions. There's a lot of details. A lot of people mess this up because they go for the choke too quickly. As always, get the choke as tight as possible before you start exerting force into it. So there's a lot of details, a lot of specifics to pay attention to. So let me get your head right here and your feet kind of over at that angle. So I can feed the gi before I go to knee on belly, but I actually like to set the positioning up halfway before I go knee on belly. So what I mean by that is I'll have side control. I'm going to start opening the lapel. Now what I don't want to do is reach back really far. That gives them the underhook. So if I'm here, I'm just going to start reaching low. And when I get the lapel, I want to open it out. This is going to give me a longer reach for the lapel. If it's tucked in sometimes, it won't be as long. So if a guy's got tight gi, sometimes you can have trouble. I'm going to open it out, and then I'm going to feed the very end of the lapel to this other hand. If it's really stuck in his belt, and sometimes it's really stuck, I'll actually let him kind of feel like he can turn into me a little bit, and then open more. As long as I have this, understand the point of this grip right here is lift the shoulder, right? So I'm pinning the shoulder with only one hand, right? Normally I have to use this underhook to pin the shoulder, which means this hand is free now to do other things, okay? So when I get here, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go knee on belly, okay? Now, I've got the lapel at the very end, palm down, okay? Now I'm gonna feed this hand on the same side as the hand, palm up. So what I don't want to do is grab like this. I need to get this hand as far behind his head as possible. So what I'll do is I'll lift his head, I'll lean to the side so I can reach very deep. I want to get as deep as possible where it's almost uncomfortable. Now I'm going to take my elbow to his chest. This is going to stop him bridging and doing other things like this. So now I'm going to bait this arm into position. So I'm going to start attacking. If he does nothing, I can go right into a cross collar choke. A lot of times I'm doing this. I want to catch the elbow, not under the forearm, over the forearm. Now if I just pull the elbow, he doesn't turn. So I'm going to pull the elbow, but more importantly, I'm going to pull this hand holding the lapel. And I want him all the way on his side. So now I'm going to move away, and notice I brought my foot to the ground and my knee off him, but it's going to stay up as a wedge. I put the elbow down, I rest my chest on it, my stomach on his elbow. I'm gonna hold his head, pull everything tight, pull my elbow to the ceiling. Okay. So, a couple important details. Let me have you over there for a second, just off. When I'm knee on belly, and as I move away, I'm gonna switch so that this foot is down and this is acting like a wall. So I'm not staying my knee on belly, I need him on his side. And again, I really want to emphasize, it's not this doesn't move him on his side or pull him. It's this that's really pulling him at the same time. And I need him all the way on his side. If he's a little bit more on your back, it's not gonna work. I need him all the way on his side. I don't have to worry about him going too far. If he goes too far, one, my shin is in the way. Two, the more he goes this direction, the more he'll choke himself. Okay, so let's get you to turn your head this way. So again, I was here, fed right at the end. I need it at the end because I need to go inside the hand. So I go to knee on belly. I don't go like this, it's not deep enough. I lift, I lean to the side, I slide my arm deep. Now, I put the elbow on the stomach. This is going to cause discomfort a little bit and panic. Then I come and I start selling it. I'm not doing this. I really want to sell this. I catch the elbow, I move away, I pull him all the way on the side. You can hold his head this way or this way, but I drive his head in, and then the motion is lifting my elbow to the ceiling, which connects my wrist into his neck, and we'll stop for there. And that is the Brabo choke from knee on belly.
And you put the choke to in.
And you put the choke to in.